Hello everybody and welcome to Comic Time. I am Rainbow Red Panda. This is Norton and today we went to the comic book store and we got a few books. We got 6 books total. Not a ton at all by any means. I don't think I left any new books on the shelf this week that I needed. Maybe 1 or 2 because I wasn't sure if I was reading them. So I need to check and see if I'm reading them before I go back and get the newest issue, I think. But if so, I'll have those on next week, I'm sure. A couple that I got are from prior weeks. This one, the first one that I got, Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde #2. I got #1 and I got #3, but somehow I skipped #2. So I have #2 now, so I'm excited to read it. I also got, I got Civil War #1 back whenever it came out. Civil War #4 came out today. I did not get 2 and 3 for whatever reason. I think they both came out during that month that I just didn't get comics, and so I just didn't pick them up. So I got Civil War #2 today. I will get 3 and 4 either later on in the week or I will just pick them up next week. It kind of just depends on if I'm around the shop that I go to. New this week, I got Miss Marvel #18. I got this particular variant. This is also one of the last days of Miss Marvel. So excited to read this. Miss Marvel is, I don't know. I really like this series a lot. So I'm always excited to read Miss Marvel. So, and I like this cover. I don't necessarily like that Captain Marvel is on it, but I don't know. I just like the artwork and the colors, and I like Miss Marvel and I like this one better. It's not often that I will get something with Captain Marvel on it because I haven't read a lot of the new series because I don't like the way that it's written and whatnot. But it's nothing against the character. Like whenever the Captain Marvel movie comes out, I'll probably go and see it because I go and see all the Marvel movies. Except for I have not seen the new Fantastic Four and I have not heard really any good things about it. So I don't know if I'll end up going to see it in theaters. I know it is a couple of places online, but I haven't even broken down to watch the bootleg copies. So I don't know. I'll see it eventually, I'm sure, but I don't know when it will be. I watched the Deadpool trailer from it, and that was about it, and it was pretty awesome. So that's my things on Miss Marvel and Marvel movies, I guess. Mrs. Deadpool and Howling Commandos #4. I really like this book as well. All this stuff is part of Secret Wars, and I just want to read things now. I'm not patient. We got Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #5. I feel like I am missing an issue of this, but I couldn't remember if it was #2 or #3, or maybe both. But we have #4, and I feel like we haven't read it because we're missing one before it, but I don't remember, so I have to look that up. But I did get the newest one because I know that eventually I will get to the point that I can read this, so I got this. And then the one that I'm going to read as soon as I am done making this video, The Walking Dead #146. The last time that a new Walking Dead came out, I had to get it and the issue before. So I got 144 and 145 together. And I was very glad that I did that because 144 was insane. The ending, I was in shock, and I'm very glad that I had the next issue to immediately read because I don't know that I would have been able to wait. I think this is monthly now. I really don't know, and not being consistent with me picking up comics in the last couple months, I don't know if it's monthly or if it's bi-weekly again, but I think it is monthly once again. I don't know that I could have waited a month. I don't know that I could have. And all I can say, I'm behind immensely on the television show. I want to watch it. I haven't even watched the new Fear the Walking Dead yet. I've heard that it's really good, and the people that I know that watch The Walking Dead almost like Fear the Walking Dead a little bit better just because nobody knows what's going to happen because it's not anything that's in a comic book. It's not anything. So if you read the comic books of The Walking Dead, even though, some of the characters like Daryl isn't in the comic, all of that, you still have a basic blueprint of what is going to happen in the comic, or in the show. Whether it's a different character doing something or, you still know they're going to end up in this area. You just might not know exactly what's going to happen in that area, but you kind of know. So, yeah, I mean, the comic is still a ways ahead of the TV show from what I understand. And if it keeps getting true to the comic, it's going to be fantastic. I don't know. I really like The Walking Dead is probably my favorite ongoing series right now. There's a lot of other ones that I really like, but at least as far as I've noticed, The Walking Dead, it doesn't take any sort of break ever. It doesn't go on like a few months hiatus, which if it did, that would be fine, but it doesn't. So I'm going to say a consistent, regular series that's out all year round. I think The Walking Dead is probably my favorite comic right now. I am behind in a lot of comics. I'm really behind in all of Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Verse killed me. That was a bad time for me to just sort of drop out and not read anything for a while, so I want to get caught up on what happened there before I move forward with some of the stuff. Like, I'm reading Renew Your Vows right now, but I'm not reading a lot of the Spider-Man stuff. I'm reading Silk. I really like Silk. I think she's awesome. But yeah, I'm not reading a lot of it, so I want to get caught up. But yeah, I feel like I can safely say that The Walking Dead is probably my favorite ongoing series right now. So I'm gonna definitely read it as soon as I push the stop button on this video, and it's gonna be fantastic. That's all the books I got today. The only thing I really have to add is that they just announced, at least to my knowledge, it was just announced. I at least just found out about it, that they are giving Hellcat her own series later this year. I'm really excited about that because whenever she was in She-Hulk, those were some of the most entertaining moments of She-Hulk for me. I loved Hellcat being in that, and it's sort of like one of those things. Like, if a character makes a cameo in another comic, there's always a chance that they're going to have their own series, and they're going to give Hellcat something. So I'm excited for that. I hope that it goes out really, really well, and I hope that it's as entertaining as she was in She-Hulk, and maybe She-Hulk will make an appearance. I don't know. I'm gonna say probably, but I don't know. I don't know, the basis of this series or anything, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be fantastic. So I'm excited about that. If you guys are excited, you can let me know. And other than that, I will see you guys next week. So bye!